Quick note, you're going to hear the AC in the background the entire video, and my audio is going to fluctuate a little bit because I was trying to fix it in post, and I honestly did a worse job. So this video is going to be pretty scrappy from start to finish, honestly, and I don't know what I can do to fix it. And I also really don't want to re-record the videos because it's already been like 4 weeks since I made a Lowtidebovin update. So just bear that in mind. I am sorry. I will try and do better in the future. But all I got is a shitty USB microphone and the AC is right above my head. And I'm not about to turn it off in this Texas weather. Like, I'm not. You just need to bear with it, I guess. Cope or something. Skill issue. Ear issue. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hello. Yeah, it's been a while. I know it has been, especially when it comes to my shaman here, but a lot's been going on in my real life. Primarily, it's a lack of motivation to want to play my shaman anymore. With the fact that the PTR is going to drop later today, or at least that's what Blizzard said, but they also said it was going to get more news eventually, and we didn't hear anything until yesterday, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But I figured I can get one more video done with my good old Lowtidebovin here before I shift to the PTR and do some videos there, and then hopefully do a Rain World video after that. So for the meantime, enjoy this final episode of me going to Skull Rock to get my RFC quest underway, and watch as I absolutely demolish that place. I honestly can't believe people die in Skull Rock. Like, it's actually really depressing to see that death logs of just pure Skull Rock Gaza's destruction, or Voidwalker minion. Like, come on, guys. The Voidwalkers can't even swim. Before we get to that, though, I have to spend 12 minutes killing harpies for their feathers, and then to go and cleanse the final well before I'm completely done in Mulgore and I can actually get on to the cool stuff in Durotar. You'll notice I still have Zygor up. That's because his footage is like 4 or 5 weeks old. I just never got around to editing it, so I don't have it disabled yet, but it will be disabled in all my future videos, don't you worry. I wasn't just blowing smoke up your ass with that last one about me getting rid of it. It is unsubscribed. I'm not going to show you a screenshot though, mostly because I don't feel like I have an obligation to. And if you really care that much, man, I don't know what to tell you. You probably need to, like, do something else besides stare at people and hope that they show you their receipts for the things that they say. I'm a very trustworthy individual, I assure you. Source? Dude, trust me. So with the harpies dead, goblins promptly neutralized, and the well now drinkable because now there isn't green filth all around it. I make some bandages when I go up the elevator, or maybe I don't remember. But if I do, I also sell them because I'm a shaman, and shamans don't need to heal because I have mana that heals me. If I ever run out of mana, that's on me though, you know, that's a massive L, but I'm sure it will never happen to me. Probably. Anyway, I head and go turn in the quest for the cool shield to that one Tauren dude that's making like a feather wreath for his brother for their ceremony or something. I don't know. I'm not actually a Tauren, I just roleplay as one. And with that done, I head out, I kill a Kodo bull just because I can. Because not this one in specific, but one of these had killed another warrior of mine because a Planestrider will actually social aggro Kodos. If you didn't know that, now you know that. And you will never forget that. I will never forget that. It took me 45 minutes to level that character, and I lost it to a Kodo. Anyways, I kill and skin him, and I move on to Crossroads. So after dropping off my final quest in Mulgore, I make a quick harp to X-Roads, and I start seeing what's good up in here. A lot of it is just collecting some quests and turning in quests I'd already done previously. I don't remember which ones. It's been a really, really long time. But the point is that now is the time I take to start running all the way to Orgrimmar and to get started on my Skull Rock quest chain, as well as check if there was a specific elite over here, because this one has killed me on my other warrior, so I had to go see if he was there just out of, you know, honor and desire for vengeance. Like a blood river that races down into my heart, that pumps me full of life. I have to see if that one stupid Quillboar is there so I can get true revenge on my greatest enemy, the Quillboar. I'll be fighting them for the next 20 levels, so I hope you enjoy hearing me come up with descriptive symbolism about how I want to drink the heart. Or, no wait, not, wait. eat the hearts of Quillboars and strike fear into their blood or something. I don't know, I'm not an orc. So I make it to Orgrimmar, I go get the flight path, I talk to Thrall to start the hidden enemies quest chain so I can get started on Skull Rock, and then I make my way over there. There really isn't a lot else I can do besides go and start beating up some losers that live in a cave called Skull Rock. You really can't get much edgier than that, so I just start just curb stomping them into the fucking pavement, treating them like dirt and kicking them into the walls and setting them on fire like a true shaman should. And then I discover my greatest challenge yet, a rare elite standing right next to Gazas. You may think this is a really hard fight, that I'm really going to be in for a true challenge, but I assure you, this is a, really easy fight whenever you take into account that Voidwalkers don't know how to swim, and I didn't pull both of them at the same time. You may call me a wussy or a weenie, but I'll be real with you, man. I want to see you do it instead. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, I take Fel Reaver first. I show him what's good. I give him the business. Teach him what it's like to use a mace that I spent all my money on, and then got replaced by this other mace that I now am using to beat his skull in. And once he's dead and doesn't drop really anything useful, I switch over and kill Gazas as well, using the very same technique. I guess the Void is hydrophobic, but I'm not really gonna complain. So there's your tip for the day. Whenever you do Skull Rock, and you want to fight a Voidwalker minion, do it in the water. It makes things a lot easier. I don't want to see anybody else dying at Skull Rock now. There's your greatest tip. If you do not use that tip, and you die in Skull Rock, I want you to leave a comment telling me that you died in Skull Rock, so I can reply with the laughing emoji, because you're a clown. And with Skull Rock thoroughly thrashed, I am now ready to head back to Orgrimmar and not turn in my quest, because I'll just turn it in when I get an RFC group. Except no one's going to play this game anymore, because official servers are coming out, so now this character's just going to sit here forever. Just kidding, I'll just fly back to Crossroads, so I can start killing my favorite enemy in the game, my favorite pastime, the only reason I ever roll a Horde character. I murder Quillboar. And I keep murdering Quillboar for the foreseeable future. I think I spent a total of 20 minutes killing Quillboar. And honestly, I don't regret it. It was great. I enjoyed killing them. They deserved it. And after skinning a bit, and after killing a few other things, I literally just hearth back. That was a 20-minute kill fest to use a 1-hour hearth to make some bandages and go back to the end, and that is as far as I've gotten on Lowtidebovin. I'm like level 14, and that's as far as I've gotten in over 4 weeks, because I've just been playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic and doing raids with my family, which has honestly been exceptionally fun. But that's the end of this episode of Lowtidebovin. I will be having content made and a PTR branch that comes out. I'm thinking I'm probably going to make either a Night Elf Priest or a Tauren Warrior, maybe a Dwarf Warrior. I haven't really decided yet. I guess just tell me what you guys would enjoy watching more, having me try and level a Warrior or have me try and level a Priest. Both are kind of difficult for dungeon groups because one's a healer that will rip threat and one's a tank that can't hold it. Either way, Warrior will be harder to level, but I also really enjoy my Warrior runs, so just tell me what you want to see, really. And then what race you want to see. And I'll probably play it. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I can't make any promises, though. But it will make it a lot easier for me to decide on what I do want to play, because I'll just change my mind whenever someone tells me to play something. Because unfortunately, that's how my brain works. It is what it is. Actually, I also take the time here to discuss the PTR branch, because I see I only have like 6 minutes of talking. PTR branch looks pretty good. 24-hour dungeon time. Basically no PvP. Basically no more leashing into oblivion. It looks like a lot of good changes. People are getting really, really pissy about the whole trading thing. Honestly, I already don't care. Like, I could actually legitimately care less. Except I can't. Because I'm at the bottom. I can't care any less. Because I don't care. And people can bitch and moan to me about how it's going to affect the economy and affect the game. And I'll be honest with you, man. I really don't care. Like, at all. people will find a way to trade regardless. The only thing that will suck, is that people are just gonna send mail to their bank alts when they go and do a dangerous quest, so if they die, all their gold is still saved. And honestly, I kind of don't see a problem with that, because they still had to get that gold to begin with, Like, you're already putting your life on the line. I feel like it isn't really that bad of an idea to have gold sent to your alternative character in case you die, because then you get a better start, and you deserve that better start because you earned that gold and you earn those BOEs. If someone wants to go through all the trouble of twinking out their character for level 1 to go and one-shot the wolves in Elwyn Forest, I mean, more power to them, man. They can play the game how they want to play the game. Just because they're having an easier time than you does not mean that you need to make their time harder. You just need to play the video game. Anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions on it. I know some people really won't agree with that. I know a lot of streamers really don't agree with that. But I actually have to work, and this is the game I use in my free time. So, having a way to, trade with other people, party with other people, and actually establish some sort of social connection is actually kind of something I'm looking forward to, Having somebody that I know can heal me as I tank, or having someone I know can tank as I heal, is actually going to be super nice. And trading between everybody to give them bags for tailoring, because I do plan on taking up tailoring, is honestly one of the more fun things I did back when Classic 2019 dropped. I actually really enjoyed tailoring people's bags, because no one had any bags at the start. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Feel free to let me know how wrong it is in the comments below. And again, let me know what you want me to play. So until next time, farewell.